This is John Cola with GrowingYourGreens.com. I have another exciting episode for today. And today, I was just about to spread some compost tea on my new baby plants. I got some sunchokes here that you guys can't see because they're still about 6 inches tall. And then I got some peppers there. And whenever I transplant, and actually during my season, I like to actually put on the compost tea. The compost tea is basically a really good way to enrich the fertilizer, but more importantly, the microbial growth in the soil, because it's the microbes that's going to help break down the nutrients in the soil so that the plants could absorb them. But we're not talking about Boogie Brew compost tea or nothing about that today. What we are going to talk about is something, in my opinion, that's a lot more important. So many of you guys know that I make these videos on YouTube to share my passion about gardening and to make the world a better place, one person at a time. And I really want to encourage everybody out there to share your passion, whether it's gardening, whether it's something else. Share what you've learned with others, because you can't take it with you. Information, in my opinion, is like free. I really like the Linux operating system. It's like, open source software that's making trade secrets free to everybody. And I think that gardening especially should be able to get out to more people. Now, up until this point, I've been doing that primarily by making videos. My goal is to make a video every other day, which is, half of 365, which is like, 170 videos a year, which is absolutely a lot of time, effort, and work it takes me to do this. But I really know and am confident that this is actually making a difference in people's lives. I have seen your guys' feedback, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for watching me. I appreciate you guys for actually starting to garden, because that's what that's what my channel is all about, is getting more people growing food, growing real food, and getting back to the food as naturally found in nature, not things out of packages, bottles, and jars. And our system's been so screwed up. In addition, in my opinion, food is literally power. When you're controlling the food on what you eat, when you're independent to grow your own food, I think it's just gonna be a lot healthier, for yourself, for the planet, and actually for the world at large. So in the past, I have encouraged you guys to actually make videos, about your gardening experiences, to share your gardening experiences with others. But now I'm going to take it to the next step. And I will also want to encourage you guys to take it to the next step as well. So my current thinking is that while I do reach a lot of people through my videos, I don't really get a lot of one-on-one time with anybody out there in YouTube land. So I want to select up maybe like a handful of people to actually help me, to work with me personally in my gardens. Basically, you'd be like an intern, or like The Apprentice, on that Donald Trump show. But I won't fire you probably. But I want to work with people, hand in hand, and show them specifically like what I'm doing, the tasks I'm doing, and also to get some help around my gardens. I have, 2 different garden projects right now, one located in Sonoma County, California, one located in Las Vegas, Nevada. So if you're in either of those places, you want to dedicate maybe like, a couple hours, 2-3 times a week to me, to learn about my plants, to also help me out with dividing your cone, or dividing sunchokes, or saving seeds, or maybe just weeding and doing some other stuff around here, composting. I definitely could use your help. And on the same token, I want to encourage you guys out there, especially if you've been gardening for a long time, to help others and to teach them the trade. Just like in the olden days, they had the apprentice, learner for many different trades. And you guys, just by watching my videos, you guys know a lot more about gardening than actually most people out there. And there's people that know less than you. So I always think people that know more should always teach people that know less, whatever the skill is. But I'm specifically, as you guys know, interested in teaching the gardening skill to everybody, because in my opinion, gardening should be taught like in grade school. Everybody in the world, in my opinion, should be taught how to garden and grow their own food so that they can become independent. We're taught on all these other things, but we're not taught how to grow our own food and truly be independent. So I want to encourage all you guys out there to, find one person or 2 people that you can teach, whether it's your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife, whether it's a good friend, or whether you want to, find somebody off the street that's new into gardening that wants to learn, but they don't know how, because in my opinion, gardening should not be intimidating. It might be intimidating for the police to come knock up on your door, but gardening should not be intimidating. The worst thing that's going to happen to you if you plant some seeds, plant some plants, and plant them is they don't make it. And if you buy them at the right place, you could even get a refund on the seeds or on the plants. So there's no cost to you, and there's basically Nothing ventured, nothing gained. The best thing that could happen if you plant your own garden, grow your own seeds, and plants that you'll be feeding yourselves and your family, which is, I think, one of the most important things you guys could do. So whether you need to, put an ad on Craigslist, put an ad up at your local health food store, at your local garden shop or nursery, says, hey, willing to teach somebody how to garden. I encourage everybody to do that, because that way we can reach more people with this gardening message about growing your own food, becoming more independent, and, rising above all the craziness happening in the world today by truly controlling your own food source, and especially growing organically like I teach, and non-GMO. I do not advocate the use of any GMO products or GMO seeds in your garden. So I always want to foster change, and I think change happens from the ground up, not from the top down, as we've been led to believe, and maybe many of us lead these lives in our society today. So if you have any cool ideas on how to basically connect with others in your area so that you can teach them garden, hey, please post those ideas down below. I'd love to see them. And, that would also help others, figure out how they could actually teach somebody besides their, direct family and friends about gardening as well. So that's pretty much my message for this episode. I'm looking for a few people to help me out. If you live in Sonoma County or Las Vegas, please email me through the YouTube email system. You want to go to my channel page, and there's a little thing to send a message to me, and I'll get that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. I got to actually feed my Boogie Brew to my little transplants, and actually I got a whole bunch of other transplants to start. Once again, my name is John Kohler with GrowingYourGreens.com. We'll see you next time, and remember, keep on growing.